We're standing outside right now of the Fond du Lac County City Safety Building. And in just a moment, we're going to go inside and we're going to experience the County Sheriff's Department's Virtra simulator.
There's probably no better way of showing somebody in a safe environment where there is no real risk to their own personal safety. This is probably the best environment that a civilian can step into our shoes, go through a scenario, feel the adrenaline rush you feel when you go to these types of calls, these high-risk calls, work their way through a conversation in a scenario, work to de-escalate, to verbalize, and then also see just how quickly a scenario can change.
So what we have here is the Virtra V300 simulator. It's really billed as an immersive, judgmental simulator. Immersive because you're surrounded by 300 degrees of an environment that can change. We say there's 250 scenarios. In actuality, there's probably about 600 that we can train down here.
Through the course of the scenario, as the officer is interacting with the suspect or suspects or persons on the screen, the instructor can increase the risk level of the scenario or ramp up the risk level and make the person on the screen uncooperative, or they can de-escalate depending on how the officer is doing and interacting and engaging with the person on the screen.
We can talk through why they felt that they should or shouldn't have used different tools. So it gets them to think critically here and then apply that out on the road.
All of that, I think, builds awareness because it's easy to watch these little 10-second videos of a use of force that the news media covers, and it's just a small snippet of a much larger scenario. And until somebody steps in our shoes and understands just how rapidly things can evolve, how rapidly things can change, what you can and can't see, what you may or may not have time to react to, or what you are forced to react to by using deadly force to stop a situation. Until you actually step into the shoes, it's hard to really make a sound judgment on what law enforcement is doing and fully understand the scope and the difficulty that law enforcement has in making these life and death decisions sometimes out in the real world where real lives are at stake.